All right, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens, y'all know who it is. This is the boy True for today's date is Saturday, November the 22nd, and as you can see, we got our first Dynamax Eevee of the day, actually, and there's actually 3 of us in here. You can actually solo these, in case you're wondering. So, and really, depending on what level your Pokemon are at, or whatever the case may be, you can actually bring in 2 Pokemon. So one would be your tank, which would be Zamazenta, and I power that one up to level 50, because I think that's my hundo. And then the other one would be your attacker, in this case, Gigantamax Machamp with level 3 max attack. And then you can solo it. It's gonna take probably about like 5 minutes to beat it down at the most, but you can solo this. Now, I done these yesterday, and I did indeed get a shiny. So I'm looking for more shinies. I'm looking for more that have really good IVs. If I can get a hundo, that would be nice as well, or better yet, even a shundo. So let's put this in there. Oh, okay, never mind. I can't put any more in that one. So let's see. That is not shiny, and the IVs are crap. I believe the hundo is 16, either 1612 or 16, I'm not 16, 612 or 618. I don't remember the CP that would give you the hundo. But nevertheless, we are going to capture this Eevee. And then there's another one down here. And where we at on time? 310. And then there's another one back that way. And then there's another one in front of the school that is here. Now, I am at a community ambassador meetup that technically ended 10 minutes ago. I got here late. Traffic was a pain, and I had a late start to the day. So that's what happened today. Oh, they're actually doing this, the Shadow Latios. So we're going to do that real quick. I believe, I want to double check. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say, and actually, this is a perfect opportunity to bring in this because I need to do more battles with this thing. But as I was saying, I want to say I have news for you guys today. If not today, then pretty much all this week, because we all know this is the last full week of November, and then next week is December. So, you know, we got some news regarding what to expect for next season, the next month, and some events. So all that will be shared either, and not all of it, but some of it will be shared in this video, I believe. If not in this video, then in the future videos that will be dropping this week. So there you go with that. My bad, that was waiting on me. So we're gonna ready up, and we're gonna tackle this Shadow Latios. Now, I don't remember where I was at. I believe this was Wednesday. I did get the shiny Shadow Latios before I went out to my boy's house to have my car looked at. But we're gonna do this, see if we can get ourselves another one. So I'm pretty happy about the fact that I already got a shiny Shadow Latios. So if I could get 2, that would be great. Preferably one with really good IVs, because Shadow Latios would be great in raids. There's a loose dog right here, which is interesting. I don't know whose dog that is, but yeah, it would be great to get a shiny Shadow Latios that have really good IVs. And I understand it's November, but it's colder than I expected it to be right now, if I do say so myself. We are halfway done with this thing. I'm letting everybody else use their purified gems. I'm not using any, I'm trying to say something from when I have to do this with less people. So yeah, that's my play right there. But nevertheless, we should get this done within the next, I'm gonna say, oh guys, this thing got solar beam, 45 seconds. So right now it should be subdued. It is subdued. And then we should be able to take this down. Yeah, we got this now, no problem. Now, just a heads up, speaking of news, this coming Sunday will be the True Inferno show. It would be the True Inferno show for the month of November. That would be November the 30th. So I would not have a guest on there because that's Thanksgiving Day weekend. I tried to get one on there, but they got plans because of the fact that it's Thanksgiving weekend. So I would not have a guest for November edition of the True Inferno show. I would not have a guest for December's edition of the True Inferno show, because obviously that's the holidays, Christmas, New Year's time, around that area. Let's see, do we have the shiny here? No, no shiny. 2104. I believe the IVs are trash, but we want to get a great throw. As many great throws as we can for that. We are on level 74. So at some point, when I reach level 75, I will give you an update. That's the halfway point. I will give you an update in terms of how I got to level 75 in that video. So stay tuned for that as we are making the climb to level 80. We're not exactly going hard to get to level 80, but you know, we want to get to level 80 as soon as possible so we can get that out the way. And normally I'd be like, yo, Latios, stay in the ball, but since I want more great throws, I'm not exactly losing sleep over this. So there you go with that. Okay, here we go, and launch this. Okay, that's not what we want, but whatevs. Okay, So let's see. We're gonna set this up. This might be an excellent. No, it's still great. Okay. But let's see, do we have to catch one? Wow, okay. This thing is being stubborn. So let me see. Can we get that great? No throw bonus with that one. And he kicked out immediately. All right, Chad, give me a second.
3 hours later.
All right, we caught it. So we finally caught it with a great throw, ironically enough. So the IVs, I can tell, are crap. Yep, they are indeed crap. All right, so we're gonna do another Eevee, which is right down there. So let's not waste any time. Let's go. So we found another Dynamax Eevee, and I'm the only one in here. Nobody joining this one. So I'm just gonna ready up and we're gonna get this popping. So I'm gonna prove to you guys that you can indeed solo this. So I'm coming in with the Zamazenta. That's what I'm leading off with as my tank. Again, this is a hundo. I maxed it out. It's level 50. So level 40, level 50, Zamazenta to have good IVs would be good here. And then of course your attacker should be a Gigantamax Machamp with a level 3 max attack move, or Dynamax Machamp will work as well. Again, level 3 max move, that's the key here. So here's the thing you gotta worry about when trying to solo the Eevee. It could use Dig, and prime example right there, it could use Dig. So it's not much to worry about because the Eevee is weak, but you still want to dodge it. So your Zamazenta can be healthy for the next Dynamax battle. So there you go with that. And normally I would say keep attacking, don't use Behemoth Blast, but since you're soloing it, I mean, using your charge move while you're soloing it is okay. So there's that. We're about to get to our attack phase, or our giant phase. That's what we're gonna call it, giant phase. Any second now. So here we go right here. There it is. So we're gonna bring in my Machamp. Now, obviously I have a third Pokemon here in Zacian, but we won't be using that at all. We won't need that at all. Okay, so here we go. G-Match Chi Strike. That's a lot of damage right there. Now, another thing that's helpful is if people are putting Pokemon in these power spots in advance, the more Pokemon are in there, the stronger your attacks would be. So that's another factor. Now, you have no control over that, because if you're showing up to the spot for the first time, you don't know if there's any Pokemon in that power spot. So you got to keep that in mind as well. So if you go to a power spot and there's none in there, right, like, it's not the end of the world. You can still solo the Eevee rather. It's going to take a little bit longer than it has to. So if you want to use a max mushroom to boost your attacks, you can do that if you want to. So that's up to you. So right now I'm focusing on getting to that giant phase. That way I can do more damage to this Eevee, because when we get to this point from here, I want to say it should be GG's, as we're now losing health here. Okay, so let's bring out the Machamp. And there it is. That mug looks sick. That's shiny. That mug looks sick, if I do say so myself. Okay, so here we go. Bam, we got that down. Yeah, this should be it right here. So we're gonna do a second one, boom, and then the third one will be this one right here, the final strike, bam, pun intended. So there you go with that. And we completed task from the Community Ambassador meetup. So what's the other one? Oh, catch it up. No, we completed all 3. So I had to power up Pokemon 10 times, and I had that task where I had to power up 10 electric types, because I'm trying to get that shiny Morpeko. All right, let's see. Do we have a shiny, speaking of which? No, this is not shiny. 590. That one is meh. Now, if it have 15 attack, then that's a win in my book. And another great throw. We love to see that. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. We caught it. But we obviously want the Hundo. We want a shiny. A Shundo would be really nice, actually. So let me see what the IVs are on this thing. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'll probably go to flip it with somebody. Okay, so more from Rosie Park, which is where I'm at. Stay tuned. So that go do it for this adventure of Pokemon Go right here. So here's the final tally as I'm getting it set up real quick. So we're gonna look up EVs, and I done a lot, and actually we need to type in Dynamax actually. So let's go ahead and do that. We captured at least 55 Dynamax EVs. Now we done more than this. So we probably done, to be honest, over 100. I would not be surprised if I did that. And we got some that had pretty good IVs. Here's the one that I got on Friday, the 586 shiny Dynamax Eevee right there. The IVs are bland. And then Saturday, I didn't get any at all. There's a 603, which I hope has 15 attack. and it does, so that's cool. That's a 600, because again, the Hundo I believe is 612, and that one's 615 tax, so you're gonna be messing with that one. And then going for the list, here's a 600, which does, ooh, close, but not quite. 602, yes. Another 602, yes. And then there's another 600, and I saw that 604. 602 do have that. 604, that's a 96. Not a good 96, but still 96. We're keeping 607. That might be my best one. That's a 96. 15 attack right there. We love that. And then we're going to keep it moving. There's a 599. I'm not going to look at that. There's a 600. 15 attack? Nope, it does not have 15 attack. So actually, I don't know where I started at. But moving on, 605 and a 610. The 610 is actually my best one, actually. So there's a 605. That's a 93. 610 is a 98. And then at the very end, we have another shiny. So yes, this was today. I did get another shiny. Today is Sunday, by the way. And this one had 15 attack. So this is going to be a heavy hitter right here. So there you go with that. I'm going to call it a wrap. So you reached this part of the video, leave in the comment section below. Airboy. If you reached this part of the video, leave in the comment section below Airboy. And at the very end, you should see 2 cards. One of them will be rather something that YouTube recommends. The other one will be the last video that I put out. So check out all my videos. Expect a lot of videos to be dropping this week, because it's going to be a bunch of news. No news were revealed today. I had to look, but there was no news that was going to be revealed on Monday. But the rest of the week, stay tuned to this channel for the news. I'm calling a wrap now. So with all that said, y'all know this is this boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.